Hi, everyone. And while Bonnie will be our MC today, she will be joining us shortly. I'm going to get Bonnie to get started first.
Great. Hello and good day to everyone who's joining us from all over the world. Welcome to you all to the first Founders Hong Kong Accelerate Demo Day. I am Bonnie Chung, your host today. Having interviewed over 150 companies, we have invited just 11 to join our inaugural Accelerate program. For the past 8 weeks, they have been learning tirelessly from the best mentors, sector experts, and investors from around the globe. Throughout our demo day today, I will be sharing their individual Calendly link in Zoom in chat room for you to sign up to meet our wonderful founders. Now, let me give you a taste of who they are. From turning every recruiter into bounty hunters, helping retail giants sell like a true Gen Z brand through social media, from building the first buy now, sell later kids clothing platform, to gobbling up the restaurant management sector faster than Toast ever did through a super app. We hope you enjoy the following hour as much as we have enjoyed working with these amazing people. Now, I probably sound like a first-time proud parent, which I think I am. And to tell you the truth, it's a fantastic feeling. So with that said, I would now like to turn over to Edith Young and Philip Lam, our co-founders of Founders Hong Kong, to say a few words.
Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Demo Day. Thank you for joining us wherever you are in the world. We're super, super excited. This is our very, very first Demo Day. For someone who's born and raised in Hong Kong, I'm super, super proud to see Hong Kong now is the #1 startup city in Asia, of course, excluding China, but we're home to 9 unicorns, including Air Wallets, Pernetics, and the Mocha brands, Amber Group, GoGoX, Cloak, Lala Move, Poisoned, and WeLab. For the past couple of years, it's been really, really tough time for Hong Kong. We have social unrest, we have COVID. Philip and I cannot wait to join Bonnie and the rest of the crew in Hong Kong, but this whole time we're stuck in the Bay Area. But having said that, I think our Hong Kong founders are staying strong, going full force. According to Crunchbase, there's over 105 Hong Kong companies have raised over 3.7 billion in the year of 2021. And I think that we will stay #1 for the rest of the year as a Asia #1 startup cities, except China. We learned so much in the past 8 weeks from our founders, and I know Philip, Bonnie, and I are going to really, really miss hanging out with you guys in all the virtual get-togethers, and of course, Bonnie hosting so many actual events, which we can't be there. We're super, super proud of you, your company, and your progress. Next, I'd like to invite Philip to say a few words.
Thank you, Edith and Bonnie. It's really, really an exciting day. And I do want to take this opportunity to give special thanks to Bonnie, who is really the only person to help us to host this accelerator ship together physically in Hong Kong. Without the physical event, I'm sure this program would be just a lot less fruitful. And as Edith said, Edith and I really can't wait to come back to meet all of you as well. So other than Bonnie, I also want to say special thanks for our mentors and speakers for this program. Thank you so much for spending so much time with our founders and give them amazing insight. Founders Hong Kong have a mentorship program that have mentors from leading tech companies like Google, Facebook, Apple, Coursera, LinkedIn, Alibaba, etc. And also leading venture capital firms like GGV, Raise Capital, mentors from those firms giving us daily coverage office hours to support our Hong Kong founders. Thank you so much. I do want to especially thank you, those of you who hosted our amazing workshop session for this accelerator batch, including Pang from Monks Hill, Richard from 500 Startup, Alvin Xie from Xiaomi, Hui from GGV Capital, Esmond Tong from Oracle, and Richard Wong from Coursera. Thank you so much. And now to all Batch 1 founders, we're so excited to show you off to the world today. The demo day will be divided into B2B and B2C groups. You will see 6 B2B companies including Sleekflow, DimOrder, Spaceship, Find Recruiter, Power Arena, and Wada Bento during the first half of the demo day. And then we have another 5 amazing B2C companies: Retykle, Preface Coding, ZumVet, Big Bang Academy, last but not least, YAS Microinsurance in our second half. So without further ado, please meet our 11 Founder Hong Kong Batch 1 companies.
People love a personalized shopping experience, especially in Asia. You always feel privileged when you're able to talk to a sales agent via WhatsApp, WeChat, Instagram DM, etc., asking for a discount or a special promo. The convenience of buying directly through social and messaging is unbeatable. Hi, I'm Hanson, founder of Sleekflow, and we help companies sell better on socials. Let's start off by looking at some key statistics. Mobile commerce is booming. People make at least 2 times more purchases in mobile compared to desktop, especially when digitization starts to take places in all over Southeast Asia. The current social commerce market size is estimated at 474 billions. Well, what about 7 years later? It's estimated to grow at 34% every year to 3.4 trillions. Surprising, right? If you only take 5% of that market to be a service available market for B2B, and then assuming a 10% of market share, the B2B social commerce market is still huge, and we're here to grab a first mover advantage. Yet, most businesses right now do not have a system in place for instant messaging. As a Gen Z, I personally love asking a lot of questions on WhatsApp before I actually buy. Well, we realize most companies don't have a centralized hub for selling on socials, tons of channels to manage, unable to route workloads, or to have an easy way to sell directly on messaging. We're trying to tackle all these problems by providing a better SaaS option. What if we could run automations to engage customers at the right time? What if there is a single tool that retail brands and small Instagram shops could trust to sell on socials and group all the channels together? And this is what Sleekflow is here to solve. We're a centralized chat selling platform for businesses that also empower companies to build their own customer flows with automations while seeing their sales analytics on messaging. Imagine being able to manage all your salesperson's instant messaging conversations, keeping track of how they actually perform on WhatsApp. What's more, we're obsessed to make omni-channel customer experience even better. We're integrated with major e-commerce platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce, or CRM like Salesforce and HubSpot, to craft a seamless omni-channel customer experience for companies. Frontline salespersons love how simple they could use Sleekflow to sell products and get paid directly on WhatsApp, while allowing the automation to do the magic behind the scene, like sending retargeting messages and rescuing abandoned carts. And that make us the most popular chat commerce tool for frontline salespersons in Asia. We're growing because it works. We have accumulated more than 250 paying customers with more than 15K active users in luxury retail, fashion, FMCG, e-commerce, beauty and wellness, education, or even tech companies like ourselves. Since raising our seed round from Alibaba and Gobi partners in April, we grew our ARR from 500K to 1.4 million as of August, realizing an astonishing 2.6 times growth. We're also able to retain a very low churn rate and a high lifetime value to our customer acquisition cost. So who are our target personas then? Our software gets more valuable when the team gets larger, so naturally we're able to sell more to enterprises and mid-market companies. We believe that by expanding more aggressively to the international market, working with more no-code channel partners, offering more advanced features to enterprises, and even taking a cut of GMV made by our customers through Sleekflow, we can continue to triple our ARR in the next 4 years. We built our team with the best SaaS professionals, with the people who have used to work in Salesforce, EasyShip, or even as a startup founder in Singapore. We trust that people who have been through the ups and downs with their previous companies and could bring true actionable insights to us right away. Come build the future of social commerce with us. We're looking for investors who have a strong presence in Southeast Asia and expertise in working with SaaS companies like us. We're looking to close or around in Q2 next year to help us establish as a market leader. And please feel free to reach out to me should you be passionate about social commerce. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Ben Wong, the co-founder and CEO of DimOrder. We are the super app for restaurant management. We have acquired 5% of Hong Kong market shares in 1 year, and we are projecting a revenue ARR of $2.5 million. We are able to achieve this result because we know our clients' pain point. Running a restaurant is a tough business. It's like having manufacturing and retail in one small physical space. It is very complicated. They all know the key of success is to offer good tasting food and good time to the customers. But they spend over 80% of their time on the operations, hiring, marketing, and purchasing. So most of them are now in the survival mode. I know all this because I come from a family with 3 generations in the field, and this is why we built DimOrder. Just in Hong Kong, there are 17,000 outlets, not to mention the 700,000 outlets in Asia, excluding China. Just like my grandparents, 70% of them are just small business. They don't have the resources or the time to fix the problem. So from the very first day of DimOrder, we had decided to take over the tedious work of the restaurants through a mobile or tablet to control all the daily work in real time, so the business owner can focus on their passion. We do self-ordering system, so every customer can browse the menu and order simultaneously with their mobile. We integrate logistics systems which allow food delivery to the entire Hong Kong. And with our online marketing with tracking, it tells the conversions so we know which marketing channel is the best for them. Besides uplifting their income and efficiency, we also help them to lower the costs. We gather all our shops, just like the big chain stores, to get a better offer from the suppliers. So this can reduce their food costs by 10 to 20%. And we integrate a very low cost online payment gateway. We are a B2B SaaS model with stable recurring income, with high stickiness and low CAC in renewal. Our service is an annual fee subscriptions, and it just costs 1/3 of other offline POS systems. And we offer a competitive payment spread with 0.2% revenue. And 10% is our delivery spread, which is one of the lowest in the market. We are now growing exponentially. Last year, we found a product market fit. With our funding last December, we begin to scale up. We have acquired 5% of the market shares in a year, and an ARR of $2.5 million. And average quarter-on-quarter growth is 112%. So in the market, we are the only cloud POS system integrating customer app, running marketing campaign with conversion result, and taking care of the logistics and supply chain. With just one fingertip, restaurants are able to control all their work, including the menu setting and the promotions. In the next quarter, we are having a central kitchen modules and a school lunchbox pre-ordering to our super app, which serve 108 schools in Hong Kong with over 100,000 MAU. We'll help restaurants to get credit line based on their transaction data for their working capital. Next year, we'll be the largest restaurant management system in Hong Kong and expanding to the Southeast Asia. Here's my team. I have a very strong background in F&B industry. And our CTO is a big food lover, and he spent 7 years and 5 F&B related startups. And Jeremy, he's a Superman watching our backend. And as of today, we have grown to over 80 people. and he is a key man in handling our fast expanding team. And here's a recap. We have 5% of the market share nowadays, and with a revenue ARR $2.5 million US, and we are the super app for restaurant management, just like Toast. Although we have just closed our pre-A round funding, but we would like to meet all of you who can bring us synergy or can bring us to the Southeast Asia. Asia is the motherland of restaurants, and Hong Kong is the hub of best food in the world. So the global leader for the next generation restaurant management has to come from here. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Chilam, CEO and co-founder of Spaceship, a smart logistics platform. Spaceship launched in November 2019, and in the first year, we have been scaling like a rocket ship. Spaceship is already profitable after 3 months of launching. We grow from 0 to $5 million US revenue, acquired 100,000 members, over 30% month-to-month member growth, and processed 1.4 million online quotations. Truly understanding and precisely tackling the pain points in the current logistics market is the key for the above amazing result. The global courier express and parcel service industry is huge. It was approximately $356 billion in size in 2019, and APAC alone contributed as high as $132 billion. Due to the dramatic rise in e-commerce demand, further fueled by the global outbreak of COVID-19, it is estimated to grow around 6% CAGR and to reach $411 billion in 2023. However, nowadays, customers still face many pain points and blockage when using courier service. For example, long onboarding time, disorganized and incomplete service, inconvenient user experience, intransparent pricings. Also, the costly shipping fee that make the courier service is not affordable to the customer. And that's why Spaceship was born, the first smart logistics digital platform in Hong Kong that provides instant comparisons and booking worldwide door-to-door courier shipment online. And we aim to make logistics easy for everyone. Spaceship disrupted the traditional courier usage and simplified the complicated cross-border booking process in 4 steps only. First, compare and pick the best fit options. Second, declare the shipment content. Third, choose the time slot for the shipment. Finally is the payment, and the end-to-end tracking will be started. Now with Spaceship, without the lengthy form to fill in, user can onboard in only 10 seconds. With one Spaceship account, connect all logistic courier and service. The easy-to-use UI simplified the ordering process and speed up the shipment creation time by more than 6 times. Also, all the user can instantly make comparisons among the service provider while enjoying a very significant discount. Our business model is to consolidate all the logistics solutions, including the first mile, drop-off network, courier service, packing, insurance, and warehousing, etc. And we serve as a logistic hub to provide user a single entry. Users directly make payment on our platform, and we can take up to 40% GP in the shipment fee and value-added service fee. Our current products immerse in all aspects of everyday lives, including Spaceship platform, a seamless logistic booking platform. Spaceship Move is vertically in relocations and moving sections. And we have 2 products launching very soon, including Spaceship Marketplace. Everyone can buy without boundary around the world. Spaceship Travel is vertically in logistic niche traveler. Up till now, we already partnered with over 60 global logistic brands and global business partners, including FedEx, UPS, Carousel, Google X, Alipay HK, and HR Mall, etc. Apart from current rapid growth in the consumer and SME market, we will further expand to the enterprise and e-commerce sector. We will act as a SaaS provider. Under the SaaS model, Spaceship will become a logistic marketplace to onboard all kinds of logistic solutions to serve all kinds and all levels of clients, no matter if it is personal or enterprise. We will further expand our service to Taiwan and come with other SEA and Asia countries shortly. Because of the launching of Spaceship SaaS and geographic expansions, we are projecting year-to-year revenue growth rate over 10x in the coming years and targeting to reach $82 million revenue in 2023. We are an experienced team with a global sense. We are a group of talents from leading organizations across the logistics industry, e-commerce, and startup, including XGM in Casetify, management in FedEx, Portany in Monsella, Tanny in Lalamove, and PwC New Ventures, and also some experts in financial and AI field. Quick sum up, we are a fast-growing tech company with proven results. Within the first year of launching, Spaceship already achieved the $5 million revenue, acquired 100,000 members, projecting 10x growth rate to reach $82 million revenue in 2023, and we are a team of talents with strong execution power. Let's explore the new space in worldwide shipping. Feel free to contact me if you are interested in Spaceship. With Spaceship, go borderless, stay connected. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Lotson Lai. I'm the CEO and co-founder of FineRecruiter. So FineRecruiter is a bounty recruiting platform used by businesses to accelerate their hiring from weeks to days. Year to date, we've generated $700,000 in commissions and have been growing at a rate of 60% quarter on quarter since the beginning of this year. So I've been a recruiter for the past decade, and every week I would get calls from HRs complaining about how difficult it was to hire. And the truth is, hiring today takes longer than ever. A company on average takes 52 days to fill a job opening. I remember it got so bad that the head of HR of a fintech company called me up one day and said, Lotson, we're in trouble. We've been trying to hire a data scientist for the past 4 months. Now, I really wanted to help her, but I knew nothing about data. But what I didn't know were 10 recruiters in the market that specialize in data recruitment. So I called them all up, told them about the job and juicy commissions they were willing to pay. And boom, they got candidates in 48 hours and hired someone in just 7 days. That's when the idea of FineRecruiter was born. What if there was this platform that could broadcast your jobs, not just to 10 recruiters, but to hundreds or thousands of on-demand recruiters racing to fill your roles? Now, with this platform, companies would hire faster and recruiters would earn more commissions. So if you were hiring, all you need to do is submit your job description and bounty fee onto our platform, and we'd have over 500 recruiters across 6 countries in Asia race to find you the right candidates. Now, since we launched, over 80% of our recruiters signed up purely based on word of mouth. That's because we help them earn 25% more commissions and save 30 grueling hours every month making cold calls and trying to get business for themselves. On the other hand, we've been helping companies of all sizes hire great people faster. So from your unicorns like Airwallex, who we helped hire BD managers, all the way to your corporate blue chip company like Hong Kong Land, who we helped hire surveyors and engineers. But what we're really most proud of is our speed. Companies on FineRecruiter are hiring 3 times faster, reducing the average time to hire from 52 days to just 17. So how does FineRecruiter work? Well, this is a job board. It's where recruiters come to receive orders, kind of like how Uber drivers get orders on their phone. And right now, there's over $500,000 in commissions waiting to be earned. So once you submit your job order, we'll intelligently match you with the right recruiters based on each recruiter's specialism, their CV accuracy, and their rating. And we'll really make sure that all the recruiters working on your job understand what you're looking for. Our business model is really simple. We take 30% cut on commissions. So using Michelle here as an example, out of the $37,000 that she's earned, we will first take our cut of $11,000 and then remit the remaining 70% back to her. So the global talent shortage has really been squeezing businesses everywhere around the world in Hong Kong to turn to recruiters for help. Last year, recruiters around the world made a whopping $445 billion in commissions. That's over 50 times what LinkedIn made last year. With companies now ramping up their hiring again, the next hiring frenzy is just around the corner. And that's why we think now is the best time to launch our products. Howard and I were ex-recruiters from some of the biggest recruitment agencies in the world, like Manpower, Michael Page. We understand recruiters and hiring extremely well. While Ted, our CTO, he was the head of engineering at online marketplaces like Zalora and Grana. Right now, we're raising our seed round to become Asia's largest recruiter hub and grow our revenue by 600% in the next 24 months. So again, we're FoundersHK. We've generated $700,000 commissions year to date with a $1 million run rate. We're growing 60% quarter on quarter since within a $400 billion market. We're founders from some of the biggest recruitment agencies in the world, like Manpower, Michael Page, and we look forward to changing the world together, one hire at a time. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ken, CEO of PowerArena. We are a deep learning video analytics platform for manufacturing operation. So since we launched 2 years ago, we grew our booking 2 to 3x every year, and we have more than 10 paying customers. Most of them are listed company. So what's the problem that we're trying to solve? Well, you may think this is how mobile phones are created. It's all machines totally automated. In reality, it is still a very labor-intensive process. In fact, more than 70% of the operations are done by human. And this is a huge problem in Industry 4.0 because they want to get all the data from the shop floor so that they can optimize the operations. But in reality, they only get 30% from the machines. And that makes the factory very difficult to manage. And that's why our customers are working with us, especially Wistron and JBL. They are Fortune 500 company, and they are also the global top 5 in contract electronic manufacturing. So our customers can install the CCTV camera connected to our systems, and they can see results in real time. Our AI really understands the manufacturing operations, where people are picking things up, putting things down, and the time that it takes. The data will be sent to our dashboard. So we may ask, hey, why the operation in the middle is taking so much time? So we can click on it. The AI highlight all the problematic instances. For example, there are people on the bottom right doing maintenance work, and that's why the operations is delayed. And now for our customers, instead of having a partial understanding of their factory, now they have a complete understanding of what's going on. One of our customers use PowerArena for 4 weeks, and they improved their productivity by 5%. And for every $1 that they put in, they got $4 back. And 5% seems small, but actually due to the cost structure of our customers, a 5% increase in productivity actually translate into 45% increase in profit. And that means millions of dollars for our Fortune 500 clients. Now, there's a secret sauce of what we do. There's a very difficult problem in AI. It's called the data drift. And basically, the world changed, assembly line changed, your data changed, and you need to keep running these pipelines to keep your AI model fresh. This is called the ML Ops, and it's one of the most newest and exciting discipline in machine learning. So traditional to do this, we require 4 months of their scientists' work, and it's very expensive. With a new approach called the Build Your Own AI, BYO AI, that actually the work can be done by industrial engineers in 2 weeks. And this means 8 times faster and also 20 times more cost effective. We focus on electronic and automotive, and together there are 25 million workers, and it is a $35 billion market. And we get majority of our customers through our partners referral. And for the business model, they can either purchase our server with a yearly maintenance, or they can subscribe to our software. And we have been growing our revenue through having a presence in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and China, and also through introducing new product lines and doing land and expand on our existing customers. And we want to continue on this momentum. We are a team from Stanford and Google. So I got my master's degree in computer science from Stanford. And and we joined Google before the IPO, and hence spent 15 years building large-scale computer systems. So this is a blue motion market that most innovation focusing on machines, but there are lots of pain points in labor-intensive operations. We have strong customers, including Wistron and JBL. They are Fortune 500 companies. And we are a team from Google, and the 3 co-founders together with more than 50 years of experience managing software company. We are raising $3 million, and come and join us for this exciting opportunity.
Hello, I'm Jason from Wada Bento. Wada Bento is a restaurant expansion platform. We help restaurants expand to customer store steps while doubling their profit margin as they expand. Wada Bento helps restaurants increase their profit margin from 7% to 14% as they expand through our platform. The technology has been verified by our 140,000 bento shows in Hong Kong. The pain points of traditional restaurant industries are low profit margin and high expansion costs. On one hand, due to the high cost of labor and rent, the profit margin of restaurants are usually low. On the other hand, when they want to expand, they have to suffer high expansion costs, no matter the expansion is by setting up a new restaurant branch or by using food delivery platform. Wada Bento's solution is our restaurant expansion platform. The platform uses automated machines to distribute foods for the restaurants and bring the foods to the doorsteps of customers. Restaurants just need to focus on cooking their foods. When they do it well, we take care of the rest. We install the automated machines, arrange logistics, getting hygiene permit for the machines, and use IoT to monitor the whole process. Essentially, we are HaaS, hardware as a service, to help restaurants to expand without extra resource or risk. The total technology behind the platform is our hot chain food technology. Hot chain means that after the foods are cooked, they are always kept at above 60 degrees during the logistics chain and inside the machine to ensure the foods fresh, hygienic, and ready to eat. The features of our automated machines are hot and hygienic food in just 17 seconds. The design has been patented in Japan, US, and China. We have also got the first ever hygiene permit from Hong Kong government in this area. Let's look at the unit economy. Hong Kong fast food chain restaurants use 30% of their sales revenue in food delivery platform to distribute their foods. When they serve eat-in customers, it takes them 22% of their sales revenue as distribution costs. When they use Wada Bento solution, we just charge them 15% of the sales price. Since we save the cost by 7% of their sales revenue, we increase restaurants' profit margin by 7%. The magic behind this unit economy is our automated machine process and the massive food delivery from restaurant to the automated machines. Last year, Hong Kong restaurant industry recorded minus 30% year-over-year sales decline, while Wada Bento achieved 5x sales revenue growth. Then what is next? Since Wada Bento helps restaurants expand, we are also expanding quickly. We contracted with Hong Kong's top fast food chain restaurant in Hong Kong, and for overseas market, we have shipped our first machine to Japan, the kingdom of automated machine. The machine is under trial run with Japan's top F&B companies to solve their labor shortage issue. We are doing the pre-A stage fundraising to support the expansion. We are receiving trust from angel investors and venture capitals, and we'll close this round of fundraising soon in October. Last but not least, the team to support the goal. I'm Jason, CEO of the company. I started and worked in Japan for years. That's why I have such a passion of bentos and automated machines. The food technology is by our Japanese co-founder, Chef Manabu. The engineering is done by our Dr. Stephen and Eric. Dr. Stephen has filed over 60 patents. Stephen, Eric, and I have worked together for over 10 years before founding Wada Bento. We are Wada Bento, a restaurant expansion platform. We increased restaurant profit margin by 7%, which is a disruptive number in food service industry. We contract with Hong Kong's top fast food chain, and the technology has been verified by our 140,000 bentos sold in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Garner, and I'm the founder and CEO of Retykle, Asia's leading children's and maternity resale platform. We have sold over $2 million in secondhand kidswear, and we've raised $1.6 million by notable angel investors such as Tim Rath, co-founder of Lazada, and impact investor John Wood. The apparel industry is the second largest polluting industry in the world, and consumers are starting to take note. I am an industry insider, so I knew these problems firsthand. And when I became a mom, I was compelled to create a circular fashion solution for my kids and yours. I spent over 10 years working in luxury fashion, and the rest of the team has expertise in fashion, e-commerce, operations, logistics, and finance. And we are all on a mission to solve for circularity. So we know that our own fashion choices are contributing to climate change, but what about the little weeds that we grow, our kids? Everything they use is temporary, and the average child will outgrow 1,700 items of clothing by the time they're 18. So now consider the positive impact that we could have if we were able to keep all of those items in circulation throughout the world. Consumers are shifting towards sustainability, and that is leading to a rapid growth in resale. And it's expected that within 5 years, the resale industry is going to reach $77 billion. The spend on kids' fashion stands at $259 billion, and only 5% of the potential secondhand stock is reaching the market. That means there's a huge and untapped opportunity to unlock supply and power resale. And kidswear is perfectly positioned for circularity. So here's how Retykle works. All of our stock is on consignment, which means that we don't pay for any of our inventory until it's sold. We carry maternity through baby to 14 years old, and we have over 2,500 designer kids brands listed on our site, and shoppers can access those brands for 50 to 90% off everything. So all a seller needs to do is book a free home pickup on our site, do a closet clean out, and then we take care of the rest. We inspect each item to ensure that they meet our standards and then list them on our site. Then each time one of their items sells, they will receive an email alert followed by a cash or credit transfer. We are obsessed with customer service, and as a result of our efforts to advocate for secondhand and build community, we've built a community that stand loud and proud to share We Retykle. And our community is hyper loyal. On average, our shoppers and sellers are transacting with us about 4 times per year, and our repeat rate stands at well over 60%. Our growth has been largely organic, and our CAC stands at $34, with an average customer spending $400 per year, and our LTV standing at $3,000. We've built custom tech that supports our operations in Hong Kong, and we have built it such that we are replicable and scalable, and we'll be opening Singapore next month, followed by Australia in 2022. We have saved over 150,000 items from reaching landfill, and we track our carbon and water savings by our collective actions. We are on a mission to make buy now, sell later the norm. And to recap, we are Retykle. We have sold over $2 million in secondhand kidswear. We're growing 90% year on year. We're #1 in Hong Kong, and we're launching Singapore and Australia shortly. So shop, sell, repeat with Retykle. And thank you for your time. And I look forward to connecting.
Hi, this is Tommy, founder of Preface. Preface is a tech education platform that provides scalable but personalized coding class to individuals as well as schools, corporates through matching with our part-time teachers around the cities. Unlike our competitors, the way that our classes take place in a decentralized settings. Instead of building a static classroom where students have to compromise with their busy schedule, our teachers go to students' desired location to set up classes online and offline. At the moment, Preface is the sexiest edtech startup in the region with a 5-time year-on-year growth this year, as well as we have a 25-time user growth in the B2B segments. What Preface want to fix in the education market is the inefficiency of the one-to-many setting in a traditional classroom, where 40 kids with different backgrounds having to fit only one teacher who has only one version of textbook and way of teaching. Our solution is to transform the setting into many-to-many so that we recruit, train, and deploy as many teachers to fit our students' demand. As a result, reducing the many-to-many settings, the final delivery of our classes are mostly one-to-one. Our users schedules lessons on our portal after purchasing credit of classes. Then 2 things will happen in Preface. We will match an appropriate teacher with a set of personalized set of notes through our AI system, then to assign the teachers to go to the student's desired location and take the class. As you can see, we make EdTech business scalable by employing an Uber-like model, whereas Coursera and Udemy having their growth with the YouTube-like model last year. Big number of enrollments makes the operator happy with the compromise that most of the users are unhappy with the service delivery, as there are only 4% of the users completing the courses that they pay in the platform. Education product in the capital market traditionally has 2 big dilemmas. Traditional K-12 school model has a high LTV, customer LTV, but limits scalability due to the fixed size of classroom. While the EdTech subscription model is highly scalable, but it is difficult to justify a long lifetime value. In this case, Preface has the best of both worlds. In our Uber-like business model, we share commissions to the teachers who work full-time from elsewhere, and we pay no rents given our one-to-one classes take place in a third-party offline location or online full stream. After a 2 times growth, even during pandemic time last year, this year we have 5-time year-on-year user growth. In the B2C sectors, we are particularly strong in 3 main age segments: kids from 3 to 15 years old. Second, the university students, particularly Asian overseas students in the US, USA, and Australia markets. Third, the senior manager and C-suite professionals in finance, marketing, and consulting industries. This year, our service has extended to the B2B sectors, including schools, corporates, and government bodies. In Hong Kong market alone, we have 60 high schools, 6 universities, science park, leading banks including HSBC, Citadel, and Citibank to be our clients. Again, we send our teachers to their office for the teaching. No rents nor classroom limitations apply. Finally, let me talk about the team. I'm truly a Hong Kong founder who grew up from a fisherman village, which I hardly attend regular school when I was a kid. I had to learn on the go on my father's boat sailing into different coastal cities along South China Sea. I'm building a system which brought me to be the best student from UCLA and LSE before I quit for this startup. Kenneth in the middle joined Preface after his ultra successful experience from Uber. He was the country manager in Uber Hong Kong, leveraging his expertise in demand and supply operation. He works as the COO of the team. To conclude, we're a young but experienced team which have achieved product market fit with industry-leading metrics and strong revenue growth to $4 million this year. We're growing at a rapid pace with a already deployable technology. It's time to scale the Hong Kong success to the global markets, which worth more than $100 billion. In case you're interested in building a global company from the roots of Hong Kong, let's ping me after the presentation. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Athena, the co-founder of ZumVet and the proud parent of 3 cats. The pet care market is booming, and no matter where you are in the world, you would agree that it's raining cats and dogs. In fact, in some parts of the world, the pet population is growing faster than humans, and nowhere is this more apparent than here in Southeast Asia. Having pets in the past meant horses, chickens, and maybe even some stray dogs running around in the backyard. But now, furry companions are replacing children. In fact, pet parents like myself see them as family, and these days demand only the best for their fur babies. But most of us can also agree that the options are lacking, and there is no meaningful support system to turn to. As a result, 60% of pet owners don't go to the vet, even when their fur babies are sick. Vet care was developed as an afterthought and modeled heavily on human healthcare. But pets and humans are uniquely different, and the process of caring for pets, especially a scared and unwilling one, is often a complicated and extremely stressful process. I have the scrapes and scars to prove it. It's time we change how pet owners receive care. This is why I recruited ZumVet. Who knows pet owners better than pet owners themselves? We wanted a platform for the 60% of pet owners who don't have a regular vet and offer them a real solution without judgment and unnecessary treatments. Through ZumVet, pet owners experience a truly personalized care experience. With the right advice, not all conditions require a vet visit. Driven by data, we've built a vet-formulated assessment engine that provides personalized treatment plans for the most common conditions. We're also the only provider offering a suite of home-based diagnostic test kits for conditions like itchy skin, mild infections, diarrhea, and vomiting. All in all, our pet owners typically save $80 on their bills in an hour and a half of time. But the journey doesn't end there. Using our internal tracking system, our support team will continue to follow up and ensure pet owners are able to find all the answers they need. In fact, the experience on ZumVet is so engaging that most of our users felt it was more personal than a visit to the clinic. And it's easy to see why. We're obsessed with making sure that our users receive clear and concise information and that we're always there to listen. That's why 60% of our pet owners have consistently re-engaged us. Our business model can be defined by 3 main revenue streams. Our on-demand video calls and e-pharmacy form the core of the ZumVet offering. And because 60% of our transactions are from returning customers, we've recently introduced a subscription plan. Since we launched in February 2020, we've become the leading telehealth player in Southeast Asia, established partnerships with over 30 corporates, have users in 8 markets across Southeast Asia, and developed one of the largest networks of vets in the region. Our platform is unique because of our network of independent vets and a deep focus on ongoing training for them. This allows us to operate in markets without local veterinary infrastructure. The reality is most of our pet owners don't have the knowledge needed to make educated decisions on even the simplest of things for their pets, and there's no effective solution in the market dedicated to supporting them. Our assessment engine changes that. We're operating in a $1.9 billion space and will further drive the growth of the pet care industry in the region through a growth strategy that focuses on creating centralized hubs of operations that support multiple markets, digitizing the veterinary experience to remove unnecessary touch points, and growing strategic partnerships across the region. Within the next 2 years, ZumVet will unlock the potential for 70% of veterinary care to be done virtually by improving the accuracy of diagnostic testing, bringing down insurance costs, and building a strong, cost-effective distribution network with regional hubs. By 2022, our APIs will allow pet care partners to leverage on our network to create direct-to-consumer experiences. As individuals, each team member brings with them a wealth of experience from industries ranging from healthcare, technology, and to government. And as a team, we work together to make magic.
Hi everyone, this is Sarah, co-founder of Big Bang Academy. Big Bang Academy is an edtech media company with a mission to reinvent STEAM education. What does learning mean to you? I grew up as a major science geek. My light bulb moment happened when I fixed a fuse problem in a TV circuit at 6 years old. And for my co-founder Nixon, it was the hero scientist he saw in Planet of the Apes. These moments change our lives and eventually empower us to study STEM subjects at the top university in the world. Every child deserves to have light bulb moments like these. Driven by the exponential demand for STEM-related jobs, 78% of parents have high interest to enroll their kids in STEAM, but lack the knowledge to teach. Big Bang Academy is born to make learning as compelling as a movie, as fun as a theme park, but also as educational as a classroom. We redesign content in the language of children and provide increased motivation to learn independently at home. It is known that Asian family spends a staggering 12% household income in education versus 4% in other regions. Our target market is the Southeast Asian market with over 60 billion market size. Our learning platform, the Coursera for Kids, includes mission-based videos, games, quizzes, covering areas of the sciences. A hyper-personalized experience is tailored to each student's interest and ability by AI. We stand out from the crowd of e-learning platforms by investing in world-class curriculum-driven content. Our content is accredited by US STEM standards and is aligned with the top international curriculum. We provide a hands-on learning methodology not seen in other e-learning platforms. With experiment material kits delivered to your doorstep, children can complete STEAM experiments anytime, anywhere. According to research, hands-on learning is proven to drastically improve learning effectiveness and willingness. We now have over 200 curriculum-aligned lessons and achieve course completion rate of 70%, which is much higher than the 15% in other edtech platforms like Coursera and edX. We will double our original content into 400 lessons by the end of this year. We operate in both B2B and B2C with a subscription model. Over 80% of our clients are recurring clients. With our 6-year curriculum, we expect to achieve high LTV from both schools and families. Since 1 year of inception, we have achieved 9-fold in active students growth, serving over 3,500 students from Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Our revenue has grown over 500% year-on-year, and we have recently closed 600K seed funding led by Gobi Partners and Alibaba Entrepreneur Fund. Me and my co-founder share a very clear and aligned vision. We have known each other for over 10 years when we studied STEM subjects at University of Cambridge. We have built a young, driven, and hungry team of experienced educator, award-winning filmmaker, and serial product manager. Our strong advisory team has over 60 years of experience combined in education and technology. STEAM education is just the start. The future for Big Bang Academy is limitless. We will work with top academic institutes to diversify from STEAM-specific content. We will maximize our chipmunk IP character by monetization on children products and regional expansion in Southeast Asian countries. To summarize, we are one of the fastest growing edtech startups in Asia, achieving 5 times revenue growth in 1 year, developed 6 years of accredited curriculum with a team of passionate educators and content creators. As a pioneer of blended learning, we will empower hands-on education anytime, anywhere with technology. Together, let's reinvent STEAM education in Asia and beyond.
Hi, my name is Andy N, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of YAS Microinsurance. And YAS means extreme satisfaction, and today we're here to show you how we can activate a microinsurance in just 5 seconds. So YAS is one of the very first microinsurance platform for Asia, and since our launch about 4 months ago, we've grew from zero to now around $800,000 in committed revenue. We're growing with over 15,000 registered members and over 600 premiums are being activated week over week. So you might ask, how does it work? So today, as you know, that it's really impossible to find insurance product that is relevant to users. For example, some of my friends would come over and sell me insurance plan, and most of the time I will shy away. And expectations from customers are getting really high. They want to get insurance just like downloading, Spotify or Netflix. So that's why we all love Apple Care. Sometimes the expectation of buying an Apple Care is when we claim for our iPhone or MacBook, we know that exactly what we are getting, and we won't get a Samsung. And this is exactly why we need YAS Microinsurance, because YAS is super simple to use and YAS is smart. Our customers can subscribe our microinsurance on demand, and they can activate a premium policy in just 5 seconds, which means that it's on the go. There's no contract binding, no contracts are required, and at a very affordable price. And we have all kinds of products to fit into activities. For myself, I like hiking, biking, and running. And all these products that I've chosen, it's basically scalable and borderless. And we've also signed one of the very first micro-insurance partnership with Color Motorbus to enable us to protect all the customers on demand, anytime and anywhere. Our business model is very simple. We're running on a subscription-based model. We are targeting and aiming at $20 per user per month, and our ARPU will be $240 per year. And we're expecting a lifetime value per customer is about 3 to 5 years. Our competitors are these traditional and old school insurers like AIA, Manulife, and Prudential, and they don't have microinsurance offering at the moment, and they don't really understand the mobile behavior. So we are here to capture the Gen X, Y, and Z customers, and YAS will be the next generation microinsurance platform. We start from Hong Kong, and we're expanding to Southeast Asia, such as Malaysia and Vietnam. We see a huge market and huge opportunity, and also really interesting InsurTech news that came out. For example, Lemonade last year went to IPO, and Hippo went on the SPAC this summer. Myself and two of my co-founders, Calvin and William, we are all serial entrepreneurs, and we really understand the insurance industry. We have multiple exits in the past, and with strong technology and go-to-market strategies. So to recap, we are YAS Microinsurance with over 800,000 revenue committed. We have activated 6,300 premium policies in the past couple of months, and we're growing at a rate of 600 new policies per week. We signed the first ever microinsurance partnership with the largest bus company, and we're backed by Beyond Ventures and 500 Startup. We're preparing for our Series A for 2022, and here is YAS Microinsurance. We're here to protect every moment that matters to you. And if you read YAS backwards, it's SAY, and you will have your say. Thank you.
Wow, phew. At least, thank God, Zoom didn't pull a WhatsApp or Instagram like last night. I almost thought the world was going to end when my checkmark stopped working on the WhatsApp messages. All right, with that said, we have come to the end of our pitches today. Thank you, Batch 1, for sprinting so hard with us the last 2 months. You have definitely showed us growing fast and making your customers pay from day one is not a myth. Also, a big thank you for so many of you in the audience who have selflessly shared your wisdom and experience with our founders during our mentor hours as well as our social hours. For all your investors in the community, our companies can't wait to meet you. So please go to Calendly and book your time with each of them. And thank you, Chris, for pointing us, and we've corrected the Calendly links now, so everything is working. With that said, we will conclude our session today. Wherever you are in the world, we wish you a wonderful rest of the week. Goodbye.